November 4, Hotel Lima Papa.
Roger, Roger. And what's the name there?
Roger, and what's the name there? Name here is Harold, and Ocala, Florida. How you doing, Jim?
Roger, was that Harold?
Roger, was that Harold? That's correct.
Roger, Roger. Ocala, Florida. Well, not too far from my stomping grounds there in West Palm, Roger.
In West Palm, Roger? Yeah, we're about 80 miles north of Tampa, 35 miles south of Gainesville. I just happened to be surfing around on YouTube yesterday and caught your show. So here I am, glad to have made it. Over.
Oh, Roger, well, you're doing fine style there. I'm on the Milford PA SDR, and you're doing about 12 over up in Milford, Pennsylvania, Roger.
Milford, Pennsylvania, Roger. Yes, very good. Where are those SDRs? Is that SDR on the web? How do you get those SDRs?
Those are internet SDRs. I have 4 tablets in front of me, and I have the audio coming out of the tablets into a 6-position rotary switch, and 2 of those are my local receivers, and the other 4 are the internet SDR tablet audios, Roger.
SDR tablet audios, Roger. Roger that, yes. What is the web address? Is it SDR web or something like that?
I believe that's it. It has changed. The one I used to use was now requiring a sign-in. So there's another one that I'm using now. I forget what the new one is, but you don't have to sign in for it, Roger.
You don't have to sign in for it, Roger. Roger on that, yes. Okay, well, I'm using a Yaesu 9000 here with a hand microphone, and my antenna is a Buckmaster off-center fed inverted V. And I'm running about 1 kilowatt with an AL80B. Is the audio up to your standards, over?
Just perfect. I wouldn't change a thing there. It's got nice equalization. The dynamic range looks to be maybe 3.25%. I really can't see 0.25% of it, but it looks like it might be just a little. You might check your ALC and see if you're mid-scale to 2/3. That might be that last little imph that would bring you to a 3 dB. Yeah, you want to check that your ALC with a mic gain in hand and adjust it for mid-scale to 2/3.
Adjusted for mid-scale to 2/3. Right. Yeah, I got it just about that way now. Just about 2/3. I was reading a little bit about you on QRZ. Evidently, your old address is still in there in Indiana. But at any rate, I was reading a blurb about you, and I also used to run a neighborhood pirate AM radio station when I was young. Had a really fun time with that station. A lot of people didn't know. They thought it was a real radio station. They just had no idea what it takes to get a real station on the air. And I had a lot of fun with that, Jim. Sounded good here. Sounded good, and I'm so glad I came by your website, over.
Roger, now there's 2 parts to that website on YouTube. The main one used to be Jim Fergusson's radio story, and that's where we celebrate 50 years of commercial broadcasting. We have about 500 some odd segments to that, and I have, you're talking about your bootleg radio station. Well, I have recordings when I was 10 years old of my bootleg radio station, along with the commercials, quote unquote, that I was airing and cut. My mom got me a little tape machine, and so I would do commercials, and I would play them on the air. And I had commercials, and I had a lot of promotions too. And so I have all of those tapes you might find interesting. Probably the easiest way to get to that would be to go to YouTube and go Jim Fergusson's radio story. That's with 2 S's, and that'll take you to our main thing there. And we have a bunch of comedy, ad-lib comedy pieces that we did along the way, and a lot of documentaries and music specials. And then one of the other segments is this Qso-Vlog segment, and we have right now about 1,020 recorded air checks in there, Roger.
Roger, yes. I was up till about 6 o'clock this morning just listening to your vlog, your video log there, vlog. It was very cool, very interesting, and I can say that you're really doing a really nice service for the ham radio community. Really appreciate it. So, hey, I don't want to take it up. I know there's a lot of people want to talk to you, Jim, and for Hotel Lima Papa listening now.
Roger, Harold 3 is that way, sir. Good to hear you, and thanks for checking in. If you get a chance to join us next Friday, with any luck, we'll be on the air between 3:30 and 5 next Friday, and I'd love to hear you. So 3's for now. This is Kilo Charlie 9 Victor, Kilo Victor, and this is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog Net. If you've got a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.